Welcome back, pirate. For years I have sensed your parents at the edge of the beyond, lingering to watch over you. But they are there no more. They have not gone to their higher rest. They have been drawn into one of the underrealms, the lands of the dead. I fear someone has taken them. Old Scratch has told me they spoke to you inside Kane's great machine. This was a lie. Someone weaves dark spells to deceive you. To save your parents from the darkest of fates, you must go beyond the veil, where no mortal may tread. You must go to the land of death.
Excuse me, but did she just tell us to go to H.E. Double Toothpicks?
Do not worry yourself so. I have met Death, actually. He is quite charming.
I had no idea you walked such paths, Capitan. But how are we to find our way into this, como se dice, land of death?
Why, that's easy! My Uncle Hades is Lord of the Underworld. At least, the Aquilin Underworld. I used to go there all the time to practice my deadlifts. Getting in might be difficult. I'll wager the old buzzard is still mad at me about the time I taught his dog to howl in 3-part harmony. No worries. I know a singer who found his way in and out again. No small feat for a mortal. Onward, my boon companions, to Tartarus! Right after we pick up a guide. Nova Aquila first. If Jason is finished with the whole Argo thing, my friend ought to be here.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, good. That's him. See? Orpheus! Old friend! Shipmate! Greatest singer in the Empire! It's me, Hercules! Remember? Strong guy on the Argo? Son of Zeus? Talk to me, buddy! Adventure awaits!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, I say!
Please convince your friend to lower his voice. We Valencians find the word whoa offensive.
Whoa! I don't think he means what you think he means.
Right you are. Our minstrel friend is not issuing a negative imperative. This is more of an Apaciopesis situation. Despair has him bad. You can forget getting anything other than whoa out of Orpheus, I'm afraid. He's getting over a bad breakup. Orpheus is a bit checked out. He's been to 6 behavioral philosophers and 3 clinical augurs, but still, all he can say is...
Whoa!
Exactly.
Of all the rotten luck, we need his help to sneak into the underworld.
The underworld. What a coincidence. Our singer friend's difficulties arise from the underworld. Orpheus's true love was a wonderful woman named...
Eurydice!
That's her. Unfortunately, she passed away on their wedding day. Snakebite, very tragic. But Orpheus wasn't going to take that lying down. Orpheus managed to talk his way into Tartarus while still alive. Impossible. He even convinced Hades himself to let Eurydice go. It really was amazing.
Amazing indeed. A triumph of true love. But why is he so sad?
It didn't end well. Hades let Orpheus lead Eurydice out, but told him no matter what, he couldn't look back. If he did, the deal was off. You have to climb a lot of steps to get out of the underworld. Orpheus kept wondering, is Eurydice okay? Is she still back there? Did something go wrong? Poor guy. He lived for the sight of that girl. All he had to do was not look back. And then, at the very top of the stairs, he looked back.
Whoa. Whoa!
Exactly. You know, come to think of it, she may be the key to this. If you want Orpheus to snap out of this, you need to give him what he wants. Eurydice. Or at least something that reminds him of her. Ah, she was very fond of thyme. Wore garlands of the stuff. Wild thyme grows on the Isle of Knossos. If you bring Orpheus some, maybe he'll focus.
So you're saying it's a question of time?
Ugh, no need for that. Knossos, home of the labyrinth? We know the way.
Good. Yeah, make sure you get the fragrant stuff.
There's the time. I wonder if those vultures will just let us take some.
Invaders! Crush them and eat them!
Arr, I'd hoped not. Let's get 'em!
Quickly, there's no time to lose.
Nor any time either. Get it?
This should be enough. Back to Nova Aquila.
Whoa! Whoa, I say! Oh, wait, is that... time? Ah, lovely sprigs of thyme. Croquier laconier, her favorite. Oh, blessed time, how it brought out the colors in Eurydice's eyes.
Enough of your belly aching, you weepy git. We need to go to the underworld. Tell us how to get there and you can go right back to your blubbering.
The underworld? Think again. Mortals aren't allowed, even if you had a demigod as a guide.
Which we do.
Hail, son of Zeus. Good to see you. No point dissuading you, I see. If you befriended Hercules, you're clearly too hard-headed to listen to reason.
Hey!
Great singer, I swear to you. Point us the way to Hades, and we will take some time to Eurydice as a gift for you.
You do that? You noble, doomed fools. With Hercules at your side, you might actually have a chance, pirate. I'll help you. Getting to the underworld is easy, as long as you're dead. To get there alive, you'll have to get Charon, the ferryman, to take you. The Horn of Fate will summon Charon and his grim boat. Last I heard, Rogos had it. He's a troll, the chief of the first Ragonians. Ugh, I hate trolls. Just don't feed them, you'll be fine. Bring me that horn and I will tell you what comes next.
That smell is awful! I hope that's not where we're going.
words, like invaders and stuff.
Specifics much, Snowflake? I can't just repel invaders without information. Oh, man. Bros, fight!
On it.
All right, okay.
I bet you feel really powerful. Sneaking up on a bunch of resting warriors and attacking when we're not ready.
You accuse us of cheating?
Cheating? You use the word, not me. A guilty conscience much.
You insolent, simpering toad!
Sure, you resort to ad hominem attacks because your cause clearly has no merit.
What?
Enough! First rule of fighting trolls is don't talk to trolls. Let's go.
Shh, guys. The invaders are right out there. Get ready to fight on my signal.
We've played this game before, haven't we, Captain? Little blighters want to draw us into a trap. They want us to go back. Let's go deeper in.
So predictable. You think I don't know what happened when you fought my cousin on Lystragon? Of course I do.
Arr! It's a trap!
Yar! Figure that out for yourself, genius?
And now, we trolls take our revenge.
Ha! Good luck with that. What you poor trolls don't understand is that we're not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with us.
Victory! Now, where is their chief? We need that horn!
Ah, he's flown the coop. Slippery little toad he is.
Last. All right, let me see if I can find his trail.
Don't bother. You takes me to your leader.
No, you don't scare me.
Hercules rips his arms off.
Right this way.
There he is! Get him!
Dude, you betrayed me? How could you?
Sorry, Brogos. They made me.
Give us the Horn of Fate, and we'll leave you in peace. Resist, and you won't enjoy it. How dare you talk to me that way? Do you know who I am?
Do you?
Will do.
Will do.
The Horn of Fate? Sure, here. Take it. I'm sure you're so much more worthy of it than I am. You certainly weren't.
No, no, no! Shut it! No talking to the trolls. It just makes them stronger and you crazier.
Well said. We have the horn, Captain. Let's go.
Bruh, I'm hungry.
You're back! That was fast. You can call the ferryman. Well done. But you have to pay him too. To get to Tartarus, you'll need an oboe.
Alas, El Toro cannot play the oboe. I only learned the recorder in school.
Not oboe, oboe. It's a ceremonial coin the dead used to buy passage across the Styx. What Charon spends them on, I don't know. We just need one. I know where you can get one. Argonon, the late general, was packing up to go to Ilios and fight in the war when he died suddenly. The House of Atreus, Argonon's family, threw a huge wake with festivals and ceremonies. No expenses spared. Alas, it was all for naught. The funeral feast was so repulsive, the immortals denied Argonon entry to the underworld. Poor guy's haunting his own tomb in Stygia as a shade. Go seek him out. See if he'll hand his oboe over. After all, he won't need it. Not unless he gets a new chef. Once you have the oboe, take it to the Temple of Zeus and have it blessed upon the altar of Hades.
Dare him be, my captain. Old Scratch can feel the old bird's mojo.
Who disturbs my rest? The feast is long over, so be gone.
Mighty General, we ask for your help. This young hero's parents have been kidnapped in the underworld. Lend us your oboe so we can save them.
My oboe? Oh, so you get to see the underworld and I don't. What have you done to earn that privilege?
Listen, I don't know what you've heard, but the realm of Hades isn't particularly pleasant. It's not like you're missing out on anything.
I don't want to go because I'll enjoy it. I want to go because I earned it! How can I bear the dishonor? You're nothing but grave robbers. Is there no dignity in this hideous wasteland between life and death? My tomb will not be desecrated by the likes of you. Unluckily for them, my entire legion partook of my funeral feast. But luckily for me, now they will partake of you.
Yeah.
Bring it on!
You bet.
Aye, aye,
On my way.
I'm on it, Captain.
absolutely.
These are the troops who would have carried my banner in Ilios? Perhaps it's best I never got to lead them. I'm spared the shame. Very well, take my obol. Seems to be the will of the immortals. After all, I can't use it. Not after that meal my family served. Beware, young hero. We all walk a dark road. Your destiny may ultimately depend not on your strength, your virtue, your mind, or even your honor. Mine was decided by the taste of my relatives' caterers. Fate is cruel. My obol is in yonder urn.
It is done. One quick blessing, and we're all set to go. To my father's temple!
Ah, the fireman who turned the tide in Ilios, companion to the son of Zeus. Be welcome to our... Wait, is that an obol? You're going to Tartarus? Such things are supposed to be impossible for the living. Supposed to be. No more. Ever since Orpheus went and came back, every poet wants to prove they're worth their salt. They're all trying to get in. The antics of demigods. I warn you, Grim Hades is on to them. Most trips to the underworld are one-way journeys. Beware.
Your cautions are most thoughtful, but unnecessary. The captain is going with me!
Of course. Antics of demigods indeed. Take your obol to Hades' altar.
I praise you in your grief, mourners, and commend the honor you bring to your fallen. Wait a minute. Is that my nephew back there?
Indeed! I bid you peace, uncle.
You insolent little lout. I told you before, you are forbidden to enter my realm. After what you did to my hound. Well, now you're twice as forbidden. Be gone. You'll never darken the darkness here again.
So, did I ever tell all of you the epic tale of how I became immortal? It involves a truly Olympian game of fetch. And my uncle telling me I'm no longer allowed in the afterlife.
So, what does this mean? Are we not going?
Of course we're going! Let's go back to Orpheus. Leave Hades to me.
Ah, good. You're almost ready. Yes, I said almost ready. If you're going to go to Tartarus, you'll need a guide.
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've been to Tartarus, you know. I am the nephew of Hades.
Sure you have, but how long ago? Despite what you may have heard, things do change in the underworld, you know. And you'll be tested, not just tests of strength. Riddles, passwords. Have you met all the Guardians? Do you know what they want?
Perhaps you have a point. So, you're coming with us, old friend?
No, I can't. The memories I have of that place, of her, it would be too much.
Yes, we need a guide who can say something besides whoa.
You are correct. But I know of the perfect guide. He's a celebrated poet, almost as good as me. Virgil is his name. You'll find him down by the great statue of Aquilus, gaining inspiration from the view. Tell him your need. He will help you. Here, take this time and give it to Eurydice. Oh, whoa!
And there he goes. Well, Captain, let's go find a poet.
Forgive me, I was thinking. Greetings and salutations, strangers. Wait, I see the mighty Hercules before me. I am honored to be visited by the son of Zeus.
That's nice, but we need a guide to Tartarus. Somebody's kidnapped the spirits of the captain's parents, and we mean to get to the bottom of it.
Tartarus! The dark gates are open night and day, and it is easy to get in. The hard part is what happens if Hades catches you. Your captain should... Wait, this is your captain? The human who fought at Troy and retrieved the golden egg? By Apollo's harpstrings, this is an honor. I think and judge it for the best thou follow me, and I will be thy guide, and lead thee hence through the eternal place. Nice verse, eh? I will write an epic of your quest. Consider that my audition.
So our deeds will live on in song. I would expect no less. Lead on, good poet. Into the darkness we go.
So now we've got to deal with the underworld and poetry too? Let's get this over with.
Well, there is something we must do first.
Why am I not surprised?
I'm afraid I need a quill.
Ah, but I thought all you Aquiline poets recited your epics out loud, from memory.
Oh, we do, but I fear I will need to take notes. I will craft the poetic phrasing from my sketch of the quest later. Only the finest quill will do. I need the feather of a harpy.
Harpies still crowding your skies, eh? Well, come on then. Let's be about it.
Yar! This feather good enough for you?
Oh, yes! Perfectly done. Now, steer for the Isle of Delphos. Soon, great hero, your voyage into Shadow begins. Your trials begin in earnest, brave young captain. Climb to the top of Delphos, and there, blow the horn of fate. The boatman will come. Give him the obol, and he will take us to Tartarus.
He'll take all of us to Tartarus? The captain's got a crew of... a lot.
Volunteering to stay behind? Is the thought of the underworld making you nervous? Perhaps afraid?
No! I'm just worried about the captain having help in what is obviously a very dangerous place. Shouldn't we have, at least several dozen obols?
A good question. Well asked, my Tigrine companion. The obol is not a ticket for the captain. It is payment for the entire boat. It should hold us. Charon and his grim-faced master are ever eager that more souls join them below. Once called, the boatman will not send anyone away.
Tigrine! More like migraine. Come on, let's get to it.
Here we are. Go to the far side of the pool and stand between the two statues near the cliff's edge. Then, pirate, blow your horn. Behold, the ferryman of Hades, sailor of the river Styx, psychopomp of psychopomps, taciturn Charon. Go now and arrange our passage.
You are not dead. You have called the ferry. You seek to sail beyond the sunset, far beyond the spiral stars to the gloom of Tartarus. I cannot take you. You are not dead.
But you must take us! The seeker before you has an obol dutifully blessed. The forms have all been observed. Does Charon shirk his duties now?
I know you, poet. Since Orpheus worked his bit of mischief, your brethren have been sneaking into Hades by the dozen. My master is most displeased.
Where can we learn the truth of history but from the dead who lived it, who made it? Where else can we find such hubris, such passion?
Such is not my concern. Use your imagination. That should be enough. The living may not hire my boat. I am not living. May I hire your fine boat? You may. Then give I the old bowl, O captain, my captain. I will book our passage, and mine captain and crew shall sail as my guests.
Well played, skeletal one. Tell me, oh, scary ferryman, the living may not hire your formidable skiff, but can they ride upon it? Is that forbidden?
No. Then it is done. Here be your obol. Take I to your grim lord. My gallant captain, my crew, and the poet. Them all shall be my entourage. So be it. But know this, mortals. Your path is folly. Grim Hades will discover your trespass. When he does, you will join the legions of the dead. No matter the afterlife you would have gone to, Hades will claim your souls forever. Board my skiff and leave the world of light and joy behind you. Left the light of day and come down to visit the dead in this sad place. Abandon all hope, you who enter here. Your contract with me is finished. I will not bear you back to the world of light and joy, for there is no payment you could offer. Go now. Fate shall guide your steps, not fortune. For fortune has forever turned her back on this place. Look not to luck, for there is none here.
Very cheerful. I'm really starting to wonder if this was a good idea. Did we really need to do this?
The souls of the captain's parents are at stake, you overdressed oaf. You've just joined us, so you don't understand. Every one of us has fought for the captain through impossible odds in places scarier than this. I'll follow the captain anywhere, even here.
If ye've cold paws, me stripy kitten, I'd tell you to just leave. But it's too late. You're in it now, up to your scruffy neck. So quit your griping.
We gain nothing from arguing, my friends. We must not let fear and despair take hold. Poet, where must we go?
The somber palace of grim Hades is actually quite close. Through that ominous portico there.
Is any of the architecture not ominous? Let us go.
Behold, dark Erebus, the Stygian cavern where the newly arrived dead linger. They await Hades' judgment in this place of no joy. Oh my! Erebus is more crowded than I've seen it.
Ah yes, that would be the war that we just helped finish. It seems both sides, Eaglin suffered alike, ended up here.
What a sight! Oh, bloody fields of Ilios emptied, legions of the slain standing as one side by side, all enmity forgotten in cold death. Oh, forgive me, the poetry took over. The newly arrived are usually in shock. We'll face no danger here. Down the steps, and we will cross. as chronicler and guide, my duty demands I teach you of this place. Behold the river below. It resembles the eerie tributary that brought us here, but it is not. The name Styx is well known, but 3 rivers actually flow in Hades' realm. This river is actually named Acheron, called the River of Misery and Woe.
Whoa! Oh, here we go again.
Woe? You speak of woe, poet? What could you possibly know of the woe?
Wait, is that...
Woe?
Achilles! I'm so glad to finally get to meet you! Your stories are the stuff of legend! You look good, considering.
Save your honeyed words, whelp of Zeus. I recognize your leader, and this sight stirs my stagnant blood to rage! It is you, the pirate, with your rat and all the others. You tricked me with your triumphal feast and silly song. Because of you, I went to Ilios.
Pirate, that was you? Amazing. I hadn't heard.
Shut up! The greatest warrior in Aquila defeated. Do you know how humiliating this is? Do you know what it's like being here? Never to eat sumptuous food, drink mulled yum, or see the sun again? It's bad! And now you will learn how bad. Ever since I came here, I have prayed to Hades to avenge me by bringing about your death. My prayer is granted. Now you will... Wait. You're not dead. Yeah! You know what this means? If you're alive, it means I get to kill you! Here we go.
Bring it on!
I'm on it.
No problem, Captain.
I couldn't do that, Captain.
Ready?
On it.
Hades! Bring me oblivion! Let me drink from the river Lethe and forget this wasted life.
Captain, over here! Oh, proud Achilles. What a bitter bowl of war he's drunk to the dregs. But we must leave the entryway to Hades behind us now. Next, you must pass through the Temple of Longing, where you'll be sorely tested. Sthenel's sister of spurned Medusa dwells therein.
Oh no, we are certainly doomed. After what we did to Medusa, she will never let us pass.
And we've no hope of beating her with our eyes closed. We don't have the golden apples of Geryon this time.
Aye, but she don't know that. Put on our blindfolds as before, and act like ye can see.
That's your plan? Pretend our way past a Gorgon?
Got a better idea? Besides, you're so full of hot air, bluffing should come easy to you. Now let's go.
And what is this? A mortal still alive, trespassing in the realm of grim Hades? Another wizard, perhaps? No, you're no wizard. Hercules walks with you. You're the sky sailor who turned the tide at Troy. You humbled my sister, stole her sacred offering. Your blindfolds have saved you from my gaze, but not my wrath.
Not so fast. We have eaten the apples of Geryon, just as before we defeated your sister. I smell you. I feel your air, and I hear your breath. We do not need our eyes to fight you. Can you stand alone against an entire crew? Are you so eager to share Medusa's shame?
That's right! You better watch out!
And know this. If the son of Zeus is turned to stone, his wrath will be terrible to behold. Are you ready to face him?
So, you are as cunning as you are bold. Very well. I give you my oath. I shall not turn my gaze on you. But you must still endure my trial. Much as it pains me not to petrify you, I still take comfort in what awaits you. Pray my dreadlord is merciful and merely kills you. Sisyphus and Prometheus and poor Tantalus, too. They can tell you how cruel, defied immortals can be.
Oh, dear.
Silence! Since you looked to wits to avoid my gaze, only your wits can win your passage. Answer my riddle, and you may proceed. But know this. The riddle is the captain's test, and their test only. Look not to your poet, or your demigod, or the rest of your pets. I forbid it. Break this oath, and the wrath of the gods shall smite you into utter destruction. Now, the tale of King Aegilepus is ancient and well known in Aquila. In the land of the scaly crocodiles, the Sphinx asked him a great riddle. That riddle is not your test, but this. that thing which was the Sphinx's answer. How many feet did it never walk upon? The doors here bear numbers. Enter the correct room and make an offering at the shrine there. If your wits are sufficient, return. If not, your doom will be at hand. Consider carefully and choose wisely. Well chosen, Skyfarer.
Indeed, I was terrified you hadn't heard the riddle. The answer is man, of course, who crawls on all fours in the morning of life and then walks.
Enough. You have faced 2 tests. One of might and one of mind. But the third shall be the most difficult of all.
Might and mind. Well spoken. So what's the third? Inwards. Let me think. Muscle! Mutton? Monster! That's got to be it.
Will you be quiet?
Please, go see for yourselves and leave me in peace.
Cerberus, watchdog of Hades, flee, friends! We're doomed!
Cerbiboo! It's you! Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? My 3-headed buddy, that's who? Yes, good dog. See? I told you it was a test of monster.
The big oaf guessed it. Unbelievable.
All right. I'll keep this biggie monster boy busy. You go on ahead. Uncle Stone Room is right there, through the big door. Who's a monster? Who is a monster? Are you a monster? Yes, you are. Yes.
That is simply astonishing. How will I describe this? Solve that later. I fear the next verse of our epic will not be so happy. Onward!
Who dares trespass in the hold of Hades, grim keeper of the dead? I hear your heartbeats, see the flush in your skin. You still live. You are forbidden here. The living may not walk in my realms.
Oh, dread lord of shadow and sorrow, I, a humble chronicler, present to you...
Another poet! I grant that fool Orpheus one boon, and now the lands of shade teem with poets. As if it wasn't enough my fool brother called those accursed immortal games, and left me up to my armpits in wizards. Enough! The only sound in my somber hall should be the muffled lamentations of the dead, not mortal singing. And I suppose this is the hero you're... Wait, I know you. Bargainer with death, helper of the slain. I rendered prophecy unto you.
That be true, O Lord of the Dead.
Them two souls you spoke of, my captain's quest for them, leads us here to your magnificent hall. So why come all the way down here where the living may not tread? I would have granted other robberies if... Silence, fool dog! Ever since my nephew... Wait. That was your Obol I blessed. My oafish nephew. He walks the spiral as your boon companion. You brought Hercules here? I expressly forbade you entry to my realm. Twice. Now the mangy beast will never be quiet. The punishment for mortal trespass in this realm is death. I was going to be merciful on account of how many new subjects from Ilios you sent me. But Hercules, this cannot be borne. Gods, dispatch these mortals, and I will find them a suitable punishment after.
Your command? What's I?
Captain.
All right.
No problem, Captain.
I'm on it, Captain. What now? All right. Astounding. Even without the help of a demigod, you humble my mightiest warriors. Very well. I'll deal with you myself. I'll seize your very souls and chain them in the deepest pit in all my realms.
Capitan, the chill of death.
My soul. I can feel it fraying.
I feel it too. So I still has one after all.
Not for long, vermin.
Hades! Stop this instant!
But my lord, they have broken your law.
Enough, I say. There is no need for any death here today. And if anyone should know, it's me. This pirate has been of great help to me before, and they may yet be again. Release them, or I shall be most put out.
As you wish.
Oh, that is better. Thank goodness.
So it is you, pirate. Charon told me mortals had crept into Tartarus again. I should have known. We seem to have much to discuss outside. As for you, Hades, do try not to let any other mortals in. Wizards, poets, pirates. What next? We meet again, pirate. When I said we'd meet again, I expected it to be under circumstances of my choosing, not yours. This is very tiresome.
First, wait, where's the dog gone?
That would be me. I was worried old Serby Baby was getting too loud, so we played some fetch, and I threw a skull into the sticks.
That's actually the Acheron, not the sticks.
Whichever. Anyway, old Triple Giles won't be back for a while. That water is murky.
I suppose I should be glad you didn't just follow the hero playbook and tear him apart with your bare hands or something.
I certainly could have, but why? He's a good boy.
Indeed. Enough of this prattle, we've weighty matters to discuss. Privacy, I think, will be required. Let's adjourn to my office. I'm a simple being with very simple values. I want everything to run as smoothly as possible. There's one thing I can't stand, it's mess. The system, I had thought, was easy to understand. These worlds are for the living, those worlds are for the dead. You get to cross between them one time and in one direction. Is that somehow unclear? Now look where we are. Death magic was bad enough. It led to all that undead business. I tried to tell them it's much simpler without it, but no. Why listen to me?
Who did you try to tell? Ouranos and Gaia? Cronus and Rhea? Nyx and Chaos?
No, the bird woman and that other fellow. As if things weren't unbalanced enough, Orpheus goes and pulls his little stunt. Yes, I know you loved her and it was your wedding day. Tough. I should have thought the grief would lead to better songs. But no. Orpheus breaks in and out, and now every poet in Aquila, including you, think you can come and go like you own the place. Well, you don't. I do.
I apologize. In my hubris, I looked only to my own glory and reputation, please. Allow me to...
To what? Make amends? Very well. Begin by being quiet.
This is all very interesting and important, too, but we came here on a matter of life and, well, you know, you.
Yes, I know why you're here. The pirate's parents. I've always had a soft spot in my thoracic cavity for you, you know. I let your parents stand at the boundary and see through the veil so they could watch over you. But now I can't find them. But how can this be? Who has the power to stop the gaze of death himself? Excellent question. You know, Pirate, your parents' spirits aren't the only things I suddenly can't put my phalanges on. Someone is toying with me. With me? But what can we do? If Baron Saturday himself cannot stop this, who can? Another excellent question. If my suspicions are correct, you can. How can that be? Who be I compared to you? You use magic. Never touched the stuff myself. Entirely too messy. Now it seems someone's taking advantage of that and using it against me. Not just any magic. Death magic. This is a necromancer who's playing games with me. I can't see the web they're weaving, but if I was still the wagering kind, I'd wager you can. Your mojo, or whatever you call it, is a diluted version of death magic. I have nothing to do with wizards as a rule, but magic is magic. This schemer is working complex death rituals in many of my underworlds. The threads of their magic and anything they touch are invisible to me. That's where you come in. These rituals must use some kind of magical totems to sustain their power. These totems are what I want you to find. By taking careful note of blind spots in my omniscience, I've discovered a dense network of these death threads close by in the ruins of Pompeii. Charon will take you there. Hand him this coin for the passage. Find the totems and break them. I'll be along to pick up the pieces.
So we go running all over Hades for ye? We don't nose our way around this pom-pom place. You don't have servants who could do this for you faster?
Of course I do, you ridiculous rodent. But if I send them to do it, whoever is casting these spells will know that I know they're doing it, you see? If all your piratical intellect understands is payment, let me make it plain. Help me unravel this bother, and I'll help find your captain's parents.
That seems perfectly reasonable. We're happy to help you. Oh, Death. So, come friends, let's get to work and definitely not annoy Death, right?
You are still not dead. I told you when we arrived that I will not ferry you.
Back to the land of the living, we know. Passage to Pompeii, if you please. Here's the fee.
A lead coin. You were not sent by Hades, but by his master. Onto my skiff, all of you. We leave immediately.
Now that's what I call service. To Pompeii!
I have brought you to the blasted ruins of Pompeii. Our business is finished. Mind the gap.
Now, just a minute. How are we supposed to get home?
For those I bring, this land is their home. He who sent you might release you from this realm, but only if it suits his whim.
That sounds encouraging, don't it?
I'm sure there's a door we can blow open someplace. We have a job to do. Let's be about it.
I must find the trail of them totems. This way.
My, what a charming place. What happened here?
It is a dark tale, seldom told. This city once shone as a light of virtue, but her people lost their way. They offended the immortals. In their wrath, the masters of Olympus sent a Gorgon to attack the populace and turn them to stone.
Charming.
But in the end, this was not punishment enough. Grim Hades himself tore the city from the bedrock of its isle and cast it into this dark abyss.
Incredible. What did the people do to anger the immortals so much?
Some things are better left unsaid. Even speaking of it might draw the ire of Zeus again.
And so, you live your lives in fear of these immortals? To whom you give so many offerings and adoring prayers? How?
The offerings are not to bring their attention to our problems. They're to keep them happy and far away.
Come now! The immortals aren't so bad once you get to know them. Take my dad. He might be a little jealous and arbitrary and vengeful.
Don't forget Adulterous.
Yes, that. He's also fond of really creative, brutal punishments. But man, can he throw a party! And he has a lovely singing voice.
Quiet. I must find the death magic we seek. Let me work me art. Oh, Captain, my Captain. The necromancy is here. I feel it. Follow I. The first totem was the crystal, and now him be broken, oh Captain, my Captain. I have the scent of this mojo now. Follow I to the next one.
It's got no nose. How does he smell?
Awful! Now come on, I don't want to spend a second longer in this place than we has to.
Two down and more to go. Where's the next one? Ah, the totem. It be close. Come.
Well, that's done. What now?
Our task be yet undone. Our oath to Baron Saturday unfulfilled.
More totems? Great Olympia! How many are there? Because I draw the line at 12 heroic feats in one day, and we're getting close.
3 totems be undone, and 3 remain. The next is close. I know the way. Fourth Mojo Stone be in this house, but I feel bad vibrations inside. This be a house of panic.
Ah, here is the head of the house. He is Pan-ic, indeed.
Living beings? Your souls burn so bright! I cannot wait to light my lanterns with them!
Captain. You bet.
Obviamente. See? Of course.
Yes, yes. Will do.
On my way.
Okay.
Bella, bella.
You are mighty indeed, mortal. But if you've come for that totem, beware. She who left it shall take cruel vengeance on any who tamper with it.
She, you say? Interesting. Any more you'd like to say of her? No? Very well. Scratch, break the totem, let's be off.
Only two remain, my captain. Our work be nearly done. The spell. She be close to unraveled now. I sense the last totem, Captain. It be close. But mine heart tell me it will be guarded by a dread guardian.
That's troubling. Still, between a dread guardian and staying here, the choice is obvious. Lead on, my skeletal friend.
What lies beyond these formidable portals? Other than the totem, of course. Does our handsome poet know?
Oh, you flatter me, my lady. If my memory serves, this is the door to the Cave of Nyx, a grim prison. Crooked counseling Cronus, father of mighty Zeus, was confined here long ago.
Oh dear. Pop-Pop's nobody to be trifled with. Not sure how much help I could be here. We Olympians tend to give him heartburn.
Fear not, bold demigod. Orpheus told me Cronus escaped his confinement during the Immortal Games, when that wizard swept through Tartarus.
Then what are we waiting for? Open the doors, Olympian!
Intruders, with beating hearts to still and warm blood to drink. How wonderful.
Oh, good. Pop-Pop's not here after all. But that's one of the Erinyes. She's worse.
Great. What's in Erinyes?
Mortals also call us Furies, little one. We are born of blood and live for vengeance. Come, and I will teach you what fury means.
problem, Captain.
I'm going to do that, Captain.
Okay.
I am undone. Stay your hand, dread pirate. I yield. Take the token. The ritual is broken.
Oh, we will. But first, spill it, Fury. What's this ritual you spun? And what have you done with the captain's parents?
Ha! I am no necromancer. The spell is no work of mine. Alas, bright-eyed Hercules lacks a bright mind to match. She who spun this web of shadow and death is but a mortal, but with power to match unconquerable Hecate herself. Power enough to conjure even me. But now that I am beaten, my pact is broken. Turn back now, young mortal. Death is the least you have to fear from my former mistress.
Our true enemy. She may not yet show her face, but that'd be a worry for another time. Now, we break this spell at last. The work be done, oh Captain, my Captain. Baron Saturday. Soon him come calling.
That statue over there looks familiar. Wait a minute! That's no statue! It's Theseus!
Theseus? Slayer of the Minotaur?
The what? We slew that hornhead, not him.
Really? I must hear more of this.
A long story. Time enough for that later. Let's go find out what he's doing down here.
Your orders. Captain.
Theseus! You crafty hero, you! What in Nyx's name are you doing down here in Hades? Theseus, it's me, Hercules! Remember? Son of Zeus? Saved you from the Minotaur? Hello?
He's breathing. Why won't he answer?
Perhaps an enchantment has been placed upon him.
It is said the endless gloom and sadness of unseen Hades' realm can overwhelm the spirit, brewing an inescapable melancholy.
Well, let's get him out of here then. Ugh, he's cold as ice. And I can't lift him. He's stuck to the stone somehow. We can't have that.
Snakes! Snakes everywhere! They're after my heart! Run, Pirithros! Wait, what's happening? I know you! You're the pirate who saved me from the labyrinth! And Hercules too! What are you doing here in Tartarus?
The captain's looking for the spirits of their dead parents. But never mind us. What are you doing here? Sneaking into Hades. That's quite a feat. You've got a thing for really horrible places, don't you?
I was helping my friend, Pirithous. He wanted to marry a daughter of Zeus, so he came down here to, steal Persephone away from Hades.
By my father's beak! That seems, well, honestly, like something any demigod might do. Where's Pirithous? What happened?
I'm not sure. I remember something about snakes and cold, but everything seems to have gone blank. I'm not sure what happened. What happened was I easily found you two idiot trespassers. You fools tried to negotiate with me. Then I tricked you into sitting on the throne of Lethe, dooming you to eternal oblivion. Pirithous was taken away by a swarm of furies. His punishment is, ongoing, shall we say. But now this nincompoop comes along and breaks the spell. If it weren't for the owner's inconceivable liking of you, you'd all be rolling boulders up hills for eternity. I bring a summons to meet him outside.
You've done very well, pirate, as I knew you would. I felt the spell unravel. Now, give me the... Wait, who's this?
Theseus, son of Aegeus, hero of Nova Aquila.
Another mortal Hades? This is becoming embarrassing.
My lord, he was paying grievously for his trespass, and you should see what's happening to his friend. His punishment would make Zeus jealous.
Enough. We'll take this up at your next millennial review. You may go.
As you wish. Now, Theseus, you will join your foolish friend in eternal torment as serpent-headed furies take red-hot needles and jab them.
That is quite enough. Begone and leave the dusty mortal here. The pirate has earned his reprieve. Insufferable bully. No finesse at all. Now, pirate, I believe you have something for me?
Baron Saturday, mighty Mr. Dead, take these 6 totems as my captain promised.
Much appreciated. Now, what have we here? Yes, necromancy. A powerful wizard from a dead world. Interesting. Do I detect a hint of brimstone? The aura of this wizard trails away to someplace else in the mortal world. Let me see. Krokotopia! I'd stake my sternum on it. Krokotopia. The Great Temple of Anubis. Logical place to find a necromancer, at the stronghold of one of my oldest and most loyal subordinates. And I suppose he must have spread his confounded spells into the Duat as well.
Her confounded spells. Whoever she is, the necromancer's a woman.
I see. I don't suppose you got her name, did you? Of course not. These arch-villains always so mysterious until they start talking. Well, I'm sure she knows where your parents are, Captain. So do us both a favor and go put her out of business. I'll pursue some options from my end. Time you lot finally went home. Hold still. This won't hurt a bit.
Wait, esteemed Santo Muerte. There is one more task we must perform in Tartarus before we go.
Oh, for Raven's sake. What now?
We have come on an errand of true love. We must bring these flowers to the lost love of Orpheus. We gave our solemn promise to him.
Orpheus? Not him again. Still, love. True love, I suppose. I see it in your eyes. You won't be dissuaded. Very well. Here, take this coin. When you've finished with your foolishness, flip it in the air and let it fall. And I insist, don't come back. I won't be so merciful next time. Farewell, pirate. Good luck with your quest. We will meet again, but hopefully not so soon. As I said before, take your time.
After everything we've gone through down here, You still want to go looking for what's her name? Euripides?
Eurydice, you cowardly rogue. We go for the sake of true love. There is no higher cause than that.
Believe me, love is overrated. Orpheus will never know.
And do not forget, we did promise Orpheus. He gave us a great help. To not hold up our end. Oh, is honor also overrated?
All right, fine. But how the blazes are we supposed to find one sorrowful ghost in all this?
You seek Eurydice? I know where she is. I saw her on my last sojourn here. Come.
What a dreadful place. Such grief. Can you feel it?
There,
it is. We have found Eurydice.
There, it is.
It is. We have found Eurydice.
Who? Is someone there? Voices. Do I hear voices? Or do my memories deceive?
She has been in this realm too long. Reverie and oblivion have taken hold. We must find a way to wake her.
Time! It roused Orpheus from grief. It will wake her too. Quickly!
What sent? Time! Oh, beloved time! Orpheus! Wait, who are you? Where am I? Where is my love? Does he yet live?
It's all right, Eurydice. Orpheus is fine and in the mortal world. He sent us to find you.
I remember a great stair, climbing ever upward out of darkness. I could see the daylight, and then this.
Orpheus could not hear you. He feared something terrible had happened to you. His love for you was too great. He looked back, and you were lost.
No. His love brought him to me in the depths of Tartarus, and it sent me back forevermore. Whoa! Whoa!
Here we go again. We come to bring you word from Orpheus, good lady. He is overwhelmed with grief and shame that he failed you. He sent us to say his love endures.
Oh, sweet, silly Orpheus. How can I blame him for loving me and fearing for my safety? Tell him he is forgiven. Someday I will hear his voice again. But tell him to live long for me. I can wait to stand beside him again. Tell him my love endures, even in the heart of gloom. Tell him.
Every word, sweet Eurydice, he shall know.
Many thanks. Now take the flowers you have brought. Take them to yonder peaks, that I may watch them through my window. And remember, Orpheus, I will wait. Oh, the poor lass. Have you ever seen so sad a thing?
No, good fox. No tears. Even in this place, her love endures. Take heart and no hope. Now, let us fulfill her wish and go home. Here, this should do nicely. It is done.
Pirate, I sense you come to me from the dark depths. Did you find what you seek? You have spoken not only to unseen Hades, but to Death himself. Your path is truly paved in legends, pirate.
And this chapter, it is only beginning. To Anubis' house we go.
Wondrous as that tale will no doubt be, I take my leave of you, noble pirate. I have a message to deliver. That and a new epic to write. Thank you, Skyfarer, for letting me share in your grand adventure. Watch over this one, Hercules. They are a hero indeed.
You bet they are. I can't wait to hear the epic when you're finished, good poet. Don't forget the part where I cowed Cerberus himself.
Well, now we must go to Crocotopia. From the darkest gloom to the searing desert sun. Andale!